just say what a great pleasure it is to welcome you all here today for a very special occasion, the presentation of the Gold Awards. Of course, today is about those who are receiving the awards. This is their day, and I want to begin by congratulating them. I have just been second in Irish. You are most welcome to us. Lutron and Sabina and I are very to each of you receiving a Gaisce award today, I just want to say congratulations. It is so hard to earn it. It represents, in your different ways, I think, a fulfillment of a journey on which you have embarked and sustained with courage, dedication, and vision. A journey that will have shaped you and in such a valuable way, deepened your understanding of the community. It is a testament to your determination, I think, and it's something that will stand with you forever in terms of personal growth, all of what you my congratulations to you. Earning the Gold Award signifies that each of you has undertaken and completed a unique journey of personal challenge and social development by volunteering your time, energy, and talent to helping others. As in that going beyond the self to be a light for those in need. You will have, I think, in doing this, become agents of change for all of us, helping in the shaping of a brighter and more inclusive world, and in which to find all those who have successfully completed their journey and achieved the highest of all the Gaisce awards. So today is about all of you who have in fact succeeded in that journey and reached this level. As we celebrate these achievements, now so extend my sincere gratitude to each and every one of the President's Award leaders who they have been giving so generously of their time, experience, and advice as they mentor these young people and throughout their challenging journey. I know it is for you an enjoyable and fulfilling experience as you work in solidarity with the young generation of active, innovative, creative young citizens, and I know that your contribution is appreciated. As I celebrate the achievements of our awardees, about them today, is that the name of it, but also to reaffirm our commitment to inclusivity, to reach and empower young people from all walks of life, and most importantly, to create opportunities for those who may feel marginalized or isolated. Gaisce has demonstrated that, given the opportunity to young people from all backgrounds, whether from new communities, people who come to live with us who are so welcome, the traveller community who have been so patient for so long and who have waited for their rights. Diverse wildlife, there are people from diverse walks of life that have been involved. And I think the Gaisce award system encourages people to show how they can flourish and grow and make meaningful contributions to our shared society. This year, of levels of acute hunger are affecting a staggering 282 million people across the world. That's up from 183 million people in 2021. The 6th year in a row that food insecurity has worsened. So I think we need to give our full support to campaigns from wherever they come, including both local campaigns and global campaigns, such as the great global campaign of President Luiz Lula da Silva of Brazil, which is now taking support in a number of other countries. How shameful it is that world military expenditure increased for the 9th consecutive year in 2023 to a figure of $2,443 billion. So, while great failure, This ratcheting up of armaments expenditure constitutes at a time of existential crisis, at a time when people are dying of preventable hunger. I have to say I won't dwell, but it is with the greatest emotion that I look at the regular appearance of young children with empty vessels standing behind bars, looking for food in Gaisce. And it is one of the most outrageous of international crimes to be using starvation as a weapon of war. I think it is essential too, and there are so many young people here as well. And I hope that in your time you will see science and technology being promoted for a return to peace, for the ending of global hunger, rather than pursuing and perpetuating warfare. And as young citizens, your voices are so important to have the capacity to make a real impact on our shared interacting crisis, to spark change and inspire hope by advocating for those important issues that affect our shared humanity. Urgent issues affecting people not only within our own communities, but on a global scale. And your work in Gaisce, I hope you have helped you equipped with the tools, the knowledge, the passion to continue making a difference and to inspire others along the way. You've shown us that young people can be powerful advocates for change, for empathy, which is so important, and for purpose. This day is about the awardees. I conclude by addressing them to say, I greatly hope that it marks the beginning of a deepened and enlightened journey of citizenship for you all. You have shown through your journey, your Gaisce journey, what it means to care deeply, to act responsibly, and to strive for a brighter and more inclusive future. Áras win agus ní Áras go an dragon and estimate forward to Sargon, so we should power the future. You have so deserved the award which we have the great pleasure to present to you shortly. Very blessed with you.
And now to address all of you on behalf of Gaisce, please welcome CEO Áras.
So, Trno the Manabud Belair, I'm Áras, I'm the CEO of Gaisce, and we have with us Session Uachtaráin on the Savina Farabort, doing the Áras and Uachtaráin, and you. Thank you, President Higgins and Sabina, for inviting us to Áras and Uachtaráin today for this very special occasion. And we've been very excited on this and trying to count down all of the joyousness. But it's a true honour to celebrate each and every one of the Gaisce Gold Awardees here. And this achievement is far more than just a milestone. As we heard there, it's a testament to your ingenuity, your persistence, your creativity, your active citizenship, as the President said, and your unwavering dedication and stickability, as we say in Gaisce, that has shaped each and every one of your unique Gaisce Gold Award journeys. And your Gold Award is a symbol of what you're capable of. It represents not only your abilities to achieve, but the power to make a difference in the lives of others. And now with this Gold Award, I urge each and every one of you to think about how you're going to continue to make a difference in that wider world. And ask yourself, how can I contribute to a better, fairer world beyond my award? Think about the UN Sustainable Development Goals, as the President mentioned, and how they build a vision for a just and equitable world. And by undertaking your Gold Award journey, you've already contributed to so many of these goals as agents for positive change, with activities such as community hero projects and residentials, supporting and raising awareness around the SDGs, supporting respite camps, youth camps, climate justice and wellbeing activities, the Tidy Towns, Irish language promotion and learning, Meals on Wheels, charity shops, animal welfare initiatives, food banks, coaching children, community gardens, and engaging with older people and people in care homes in your community. And that's just some of the examples, and I know Tara mentioned some of them earlier. And again, all of the things that you're doing and you did for your physical well-being, your personal skills and your adventure journey demonstrate your commitment to follow through and looking after and valuing your personal well-being and learning. And while we all pursue happiness, finding moments of joy are even more powerful to sustain us during this time of global uncertainty. And your Gaisce journey is filled with a lot of those moments that you can use to remind yourself of your abilities every day. Remember when you nailed your personal skill, or the smile on the faces of people that you helped, or finishing the adventure journey tired, aching, and lots of you soaking wet, and being utterly proud of the tremendous effort you put in. And I bet there were moments that you nearly thought you might give up, or one of your friends thought they were going to give up, and you encouraged them to finish their reward. That was built your resilience, your leadership, your empathy, your fortitude, your confidence, qualities and strengths that would help you overcome life's challenges and value things that go well. These experiences are like treasures in your very own personal development toolkit, reminding you that there is more you can do. So I would like to thank again the President and Board leaders. You're incredible. You are the role models that guide all of these young people every day. And we want to thank you for your continuing support of everything Gaisce does. There would be no Gaisce without all of you brilliant people. I'd like to thank the Gaisce award partners, the organisers, or organisations who deliver Gaisce and all of their staff. There's lots of people behind the scenes that help young people, many of them here today. Awardee families, friends and carers, the OPW, my colleagues from the programme, business support and communications team, all working hard. We're in 3 locations today. We're here in the Áras, we're over in Rapture House, and we're in the Phoenix Park Visitor Centre. And a special thanks to Sarah Gallagher, who has marched us all through all of the requirements for today. She's been absolutely wonderful, and she's very new to our team. It's our first Gold Award. Thank you, Tara, and also to Miriam, and all of our esteemed guests. John Cunningham, our former chair, is back. Ryan Coleman and Carl Duff from the Department of Children, Equality, Diversity, Integration and Youth. Thank you so much for being here. Kate Thompson and James McClements from the Duke of Edinburgh's Award, our partners on the Joint Award Initiative. And it's lovely to have people from Northern Ireland getting their awards here today also. And obviously to our new chairperson, Anya Kerr, and members of the Gaisce Council who are all here. Here to everybody. Within my 3 minutes, I may have talked over, apologies. And very special thanks to Orla O'Connor and George Burke, who are always so supportive of me and all of the staff in Gaisce, and of course all the staff in the Áras and at the Office of the President. Finally, thank you, President Higgins, for your motivation, your inspiration and celebration of Gaisce Awardees. You're just wonderful, and we never stop talking about you, just so you know. Love you. To all of our awardees, on behalf of myself and all of my colleagues, Gorgeous, Arisha Gopdina, and the third meal among over there. Thank you.
Yes, for tonight is it's award time. St. Michael's House Baldoyle will be welcoming Matthew Evans Walsh. And Donald Murphy. Next up, we'll have Garbally College Ballinasloe. Ready? For Enda Bryan. From Test Training Centre, we have David Mullins. Please welcome Clayton Kelly. From the Irish Wheelchair Association, Belmont, Connor Dean. Lorraine Doherty. Roisin King. Sean McGrath. Sean McGrath. From St. Vincent Centre, welcome Kate Brown. Sarah Jane McIntyre. Katie Rooney. Organisation is Court and Doris Training and David Lynch. Nicola Moran. Lauren Nolan. Rebecca Pearson. Connor Hennessy. Dara Bell. From St. Joseph's Foundation, please welcome Luke Hanley. Michael Lynch. Sean Wood. And very much not least, from Roscommon Disability Support Group, Hazel Cook-Abbott. First up is Evan Abraham. Sophie Bell. Alessandro Biffy. Paul Bradley. Ailish Bradley. Brother team Shane and Donald Raritan. Adrian Coffey. Abby Curry. Aaron Delaney. Warren Devon. Oisin Devon. Adam Dunn. Orla Doyle. Connor Fallon. Alice Fitzgerald. Gillian Fogarty. Abba Haven. a brilliant keynote speaker. In 2022, Miriam Keegan from County Laois received the Gaisce Gold Award for her personal goal focusing on sewing. She is now an award-winning leading sustainable fashion educator, designer, business strategist and advocate with a mission to bring awareness, education and solutions for sustainability in fashion. Miriam is a Fulbright EPA awardee and completed her Master of Science in Fashion and Apparel Studies with a graduate certificate in Social Responsibility and Sustainable Fashion Business at the University of Delaware. She has led the fashion brand Aoife McNamara to become the first in Ireland to achieve B Corp certification, one of the world's most respected in sustainability. Miriam has a passion for sewing and has tailored outfits for celebrities, get this, at the Oscars, the Met Gala Ball, and New York Fashion Week. Thanks for indulging me, guys. She's amazing. She says she is now on a mission to teach the people of Ireland how to sew. Please welcome Miriam Keegan.
President Higgins, Davina, the Gaisce team, distinguished guests, and most importantly, to the Gold Awardees sitting here today. Today is a celebration, not just of your achievements, but of your journey, your growth, and the courage it took to get here. It's an extraordinary honour to stand before you at Áras, a place that represents so much of Ireland's history and potential. And as we sit together in this room, it's clear that the future is very bright because it's shaped by people like you. Take a moment to think back to when you began your Gaisce journey. Perhaps you were excited, maybe a little bit unsure. What lay ahead was a challenge that would stretch you in ways you couldn't anticipate, both mentally and physically, but also emotionally. But you didn't back down. You climbed the mountains, you learned new skills, and you gave your time to others and discovered the power of your own potential. And that's the beauty of Gaisce. It's not just about ticking off goals, it's about discovering what you truly are capable of when you step outside your comfort zone. And as you sit here today, holding your Gaisce Gold Award, I hope you realise that this is not just a milestone, it is proof of your resilience, creativity, and determination. Let's talk about labels. Raise your hand if you've ever been asked that question. So, what do you do? Yeah. Maybe you answered, I'm just a student, or I'm just a teacher, or I'm just figuring it out. It's a natural response, and we all do it. Labels make us feel defined, grounded, and understood. But labels, like the ones we wear and the clothes that we wear, never tell the full story. Think about the labels on your clothes. They might say where they were made and what fabric they're made from, but they don't capture the hands that stitched them, the hours of care and creativity that took to make them, and the journey those garments took to reach you. Just like those labels, the titles we give ourselves, whether it's student, teacher, President of Ireland, they're only part of the picture. They tell people what we do, but they rarely reflect who we are. When you started this journey, you may have carried labels that felt fixed, but as you climbed mountains and embraced challenges, something incredible happened. Those labels began to shift. They no longer capture the person you were becoming. If you could stitch your own label today, one that reflects your journey, what would it say? Visionary? Trailblazer? Dreamer? Let that label remind you that you are so much more than the world's definitions. You are a tapestry of experiences woven with resilience and growth. I share this with you because I've lived it. Not too long ago, as Sarah said in 2022, I sat where you are now, receiving my Gold Award. At the time, I was just beginning to embrace a skill that felt quirky, dated, French, that was sewing. It wasn't something I'd learned at school or grew up mastering, but I was curious, and Gaisce gave me that structure and encouragement to explore it. It wasn't easy. My stitches were crooked.
I broke more needles than I can count, but stitch by stitch, I found something uniquely mine. Sewing became more than a skill. It became a way to express myself and connect with the world. It led me to advocate for sustainability in fashion, where today I work in improving workers' rights around the world in garment factories, working with the major brands, but also working with Irish brands to improve their practices too. I also got to work with the Oscars. And even today, coming up to this occasion, this blazer we wear today once belonged to my grandmother, who's no longer with me. And up until this morning, was I still here. So yeah, it's good to be able to have a piece of her with me, but also to show you that there's so many possibilities of just a simple weave and thread. But none of that compares. But none of that compares to the lessons I learned during my Gaisce journey. Lessons about perseverance, creativity, and the power of embracing what makes us unique. Your journey may look different. Maybe it's hiking, sewing, painting, or volunteering, but the principles are the same. When we use our purpose and our passions, we unlock parts of ourselves we didn't know existed. And that, I believe, is the essence of Gaisce. As I look around this room, I see leaders. And I don't use that label too lightly. You've earned it. The Irish voice is uniquely powerful and rooted in a history of resilience, storytelling, and relentless pursuit of justice. It's a voice the world needs now more than ever. Whether you use it to advocate for climate action, amplify calls for peace in regions like Gaza, Lebanon, and Ukraine, or demand better housing and fairness in our own communities, your voice matters. Every time you speak up, you honour the strength of those who came before you, and you're paving the path for those who will follow. When you go home today, your medal may sit proudly on the mantelpiece or in the china cabinet, but remember this: it's not the medal that embodies the principles of Gaisce, it's you. It's your courage, your choices, and your voice that shine through. Use them, inspire, challenge, and create a world that reflects the values we hold dear. The Gaisce journey doesn't end here. If anything, this is your launch pad. The principles you've embraced, resilience, empowerment, and community, are tools that will guide you through every step of your life. Let this experience remind you that no challenge is too daunting, no dream too big, and no label too small to reflect the person you become. Congratulations on this remarkable achievement. Thank you for inspiring us with all of your courage, creativity, and commitment. And thank you for reminding us that the journey, crooked seams, wedge hiking boots and all, is where the beauty of life truly lies. Mother no again,
Awardees. Alia Hamza. Claire Hennebury. Philip Boyd. Maeve Hughes. Catherine Kamar. Conor McCrory, Aoife McElroy, Eleanor McGinley, Jessica McInerney, Tara McLaughlin, Gabriel Marut, Michael Moyles, Eva Murray, Elaine Nagel, Hannah Needham, Susan O'Donovan, Aoife O'Shea, Hugh Patrick Tunney, Daniel Solons, Sarah Stafford, Athlete Bruce Kane, Claire Barber, Liam Vickers, and Dara Ward. And now we call it It is time for closing remarks, and to deliver them, no stranger to awards herself, Anya Kerr has received an Alumni Award from DCU and been awarded Woman of the Year in Media at the Irish Tatler Awards. She is a risk taker and trailblazer, with more than 10 years' experience in the specialist crossover space between journalism and technology. Co-founder and COO of Irish startup Kinsen, she is also a former global head of journalism partners at Facebook in New York and former managing editor at Storybook. She has reported for the Irish Times, Irish Examiner and Irish Independent, and is a former member of the European Council's Committee of Experts on Quality Journalism in the Digital Age. You might also know Anya as the host of Reignite on RTE Radio 1. Here to deliver today's closing remarks, please welcome Chairperson of Gaisce Council, Anya Kerr.
Huge congrats to all of you. It's just, I think we all go here with a sense of pure joy, seeing the happy smiles and faces, and heartfelt thanks to Councillor Higgins for hosting us here today. Watching all of you today, I'm reminded of a question I asked myself a lot over my career, which is, what would you do if you weren't afraid? And I think all of you who set out on the Gold Award and on the Gold Journey, at some point, whether you knew it or not, you were asking yourself that question, what would I do if I weren't afraid? Because it takes immense courage, maybe a year or two ago, to say to your family and friends, and your pals, and your teachers, and your guardians, and those who are watching on the YouTube live stream, and those who are not too far away from the visitor centre, where you said to them, I'm going to lob the ball, and the ball is I'm going for gold. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to get there, but just watch. And you're going to have to dig deep so many times. You're going to have to reset. You're going to have to pivot. You're going to have to recommit. So many days each year, just hard work. And it takes so much resilience and courage and creativity for all of you to be here today. And in this room, surrounded by the President and Higgins and the Gaisce Council and the Gaisce team and everybody watching you, we are ambitious for you, but we're so proud of you because you've been ambitious for yourselves and for your communities and for your fellow citizens. And in asking and answering that question of I'm going to love that ball and I'm going to get that gold award no matter what, all of you figured out what it means to do community service. All of you figured out what it means to do public service for the good of others. And then somewhere along the way you realised you have a hand on the lever at a time when the world can feel a little bit chaotic. There's a lot of ambiguity and a lot of change. All of you have realised that you have a hand on the lever to lead, to be the wisdom in the crowd, to be the change that we need to see in the world around us right now. And I hope that question of what would I do if I'm not afraid is one that you'll come back to time and time again when you think about this room and look around you today in a room where it happens. And I use that phrase very deliberately. For those of you who've never ever listened to Hamilton the musical, some of you familiar with this, yes, good. Some of you maybe have watched the movie version, some of you might even have been lucky enough to see it on stage. And if you haven't listened to Hamilton the musical, go listen to it tonight. There's a particular song, which is I Want to Be in the Room Where It Happens. And those of you familiar will remember this moment where Áras, one of the founding fathers of the United States of America, realizes that he wants to be in this metaphorical room, where it happens. And this is a room like that, where you get to influence change, where you put your hand up and you lobbed the ball and said, I want to play my part. Because that is what it's about. It's about courage and leaving legacy and being part of the change you want to see in the world around you and to bear witness to these important moments in time. And here in this room where it happens, because that it means something difficult, look at the diversity on display today. All of you come from different counties. We know some of you had to get up from Kerry this morning, Cork in the snow. Some of you come from maybe different countries of birth and made Ireland your home. And that, what you see here today in this room where it happens, is not by accident, that is by design. President Higgins, I know your presidency has been really important, as you talked about earlier, about accessibility, inclusivity, diversity. And this room represents the brilliance, the beauty, the diversity of our country, our communities outside these doors. And so here in this room, because I do just want to call them out again, given that Gaisce is accessible to every young person, regardless of background or ability, organisations such as the Irish Wheelchair Association, the Cook Foundation, Durst Training and Education, Roscommon Disability School Group, St. Joseph Foundation, St. Michael's House, all of you empowering, supporting our young people here today. We'll answer that question of what we do. To all of you here today who come from youth centres and services, youth justice groups, traveller groups, disability groups, migrant groups, LGBTQ groups, and beyond. So many from those groups across the country doing their bronze and silver, and hopefully will be here in the room where it happens someday soon. And I hope as you look around today and realise, yes, in your diversity and difference is brilliant. What you hold in common now with the Gold Award is that you will reflect as well on the proverb that says, if we want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Because there's going to be times when you heard the president speak of that Raymond Williams quote earlier, be the arrow, not the target. There will be times when you've got to be the wisdom in the crowd. You've got to be the arrow. You don't want to drift. You want to be active, not passive. You want to demonstrate to people, this is the change. Let's go and drive and push for the change we want to see in the world around you. And then there are going to be times where you want to go far and you want to go together. And that you are going to be the person, given all the principles and values and experiences you've had from the Gold Award, where you bring and lead people with you and to you. That you are the harmonizer and the clarifier. And the President talked today about spark change and inspire hope. And I hope that is what you take from here. Here in the room where it happens, words. We've answered the question of what do if I'm not afraid. Those words from the President today are the ones that should ring loud and clear, spark change, to inspire hope. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for all of your people today possible. Well done.
Thank you, Morgan, for those closing remarks. Spark change and inspire hope, words to live by for sure and to take with us here today. I believe there are some gifts to be brought up today for the President and Speaker Higgins. Ava Hagen and Alia Hansawi are here. And just to explain, it's a framed print of the outreach mural unveiled on March 28, 2024, currently on display at Balbriggan, which thank you so much, that's so beautiful, at Balbriggan Garda Station. It's a mural in collaboration between young people at Overstown Children's Detention Campus, members of Garda Síochána Balbriggan, and artist Joe Caston. It's part of the Breath of Fresh Air project, and the Overstown young people participated as part of the Gaisce Award, being presented to President today by Áras Hagen. Understanding the connection between young people at Overstown, Garda Síochána, and the wider Balbriggan community. We also have Alia here, who's going to present flowers to this week. And from Cove Cork, welcome back Gaisce awardee Lauren Nolan presenting a ceramic ladybird. So it's just on me to thank you all for being here today, to thank everyone on lights and sound, all the staff here at Áras, to all the Gaisce attendees, to all the Gaisce committee members, everyone who organised us today, to Anna and Sarah, to our ISL directors, Margaret and Eva, and most especially from there and study, Gulabus Moore, Leave Sugar Lair, Bergua, Áras, Lawn,